This is either gonna be the most expensive home movie ever, or like we will never have any friends in the music business again.
This is the title track off the untitled album Metallica. It's called Don't Tread on Me.
Heavy metal seems to be getting into like a cartoony kind of a thing. All these like fancy word plays for album titles and all these kind of cartoon things on the cover. It's just like, I think we'd really like to kind of shy away from that. That's going into everything from album titles to album covers to stage setups and everything like that. So that's kind of where our minds are at the moment. A little bigger.
What I'm saying is we were just talking about songs, and I'm just saying when you put the low vocals, the low Jason fucking vocals, it just goes dark, and that's it. End of story.
Okay. What do you think's gonna happen live? That's how we fucking sing.
Live, it doesn't matter.
Oh.
You do the parts that instantly come to mind.
Right.
Yeah, and if you got Jason and Kirk going, doubling you on Misery, if you're singing the melody and Kirk shouts it and Jason does the low part, then it's going to sound like a gang vocal. You don't have to have that little thing there. You don't, because the kids are all going to be going, Misery. You don't need that. It's understood. Nobody fucking, when you sing, when Motley do it live, of course they press a keyboard and it's there, but the fucking kids wouldn't know if there was a harmony there or not. If anything, it's stupid that they got a harmony. They don't need that. When everybody goes, whoa, yeah, the kids are all doing it anyway. Live is a different thing.
I did all the drum tracks in a week. James did all the basic rhythms in about 4 days.
So we've been waiting for Kirk the whole time.
Yeah, fucking Kirk would get down here, sitting around for 4 months waiting for him. God, fucking Hetfield. What's wrong with that guy?
How you doing, Andy?
Andy looks after James when we're traveling on the road, when we're playing live shows around the world. Ah!
You don't want to continue the same run? No classical sound.
It's those chromatics that are kind of weird.
It's not so bad the choice of notes and stuff like that. I just think it's, rhythmically. When and where. You know, if it had a little more thing to it, I don't know.
Yeah. Running away, running
Yeah, it's still
leaning into it.
leaning into it, a little more bluesy. Or wet, something.
Yeah, I actually was happy about a few of those things. That would work. What do you think, Vinny?
Yeah, I think it'll work.
You think it'll work?
I think so.
Okay.
great, man.
The last one.
It's over the fucking vocal.
Fucking gets away.
Vocal is the most important thing.
Why did you tell me that 10 years ago when I decided what I wanted to play? The new Natural Metallica.
Natural Metallica, man.
Yeah.
Yo! When you changed the head, did you take the padding out, Fleming? How you feeling, Lars?
Spontaneity was really flowing there. A lot of the times, the main riff gets a little too happy with the song.
Making a record for me is just a bunch of decisions that have to be made over the course of a long period of time.
It's sitting fine. Let's do this.
Should you have more high end here? Should you have more low end here? Should this be longer? Should there be a guitar melody here or whatever? And you just go for however long it takes and hope that you make the right decisions all along the way.
We gotta get a little more shit in the bottom.
From the start, we knew we had some pretty good songs, and it was just a matter of molding them exactly how we wanted them in the studio and basically getting them on tape, getting the best sounds we could. Basically, we knew what we were up to, and the end product was definitely what we were after as far as sound and muscle.
I'm your pain when you can't feel. I'm your dream, mind astray. I'm your eyes while you're away. I'm your pain while you repay.
Yeah, we were all recording the tracks live.
Now try it a little longer. Get a little ba.
Having the other two guys there this time definitely helped me mentally. I didn't have to sit there with Lars by myself going insane.
Fuck that up.
I did.
Here we go.
It was good because it gave us a chance to work on our individual parts while Lars's drums were going to tape. And it also gave us an opportunity to feed off each other energy-wise. And a lot of spontaneous things happened while we were doing that.
Let me tell you a story. Okay, I was at the Sisters of Mercy gig, right? And their electric band. No, up in San Francisco. And there's this electric guy there. He said, "Fuck, man, you guys are so loud at the Meadowlands." And I didn't have any earplugs. I just got some paper towel, wadded it up, and put it in my ear. And then afterwards, my ear hurt so badly, like for days. So I went to the doctor about a week later, and the doctor looked in my ear and pulled out this big old string of like moldy, rotted paper towel out of my ear. I'm looking at him, I'm going, "You fucking idiot." This guy works for a record company.
Recording together on the new album worked out much better. It was much more of a family vibe thing. Lars always needs James as kind of his inspiration, and James felt that he needed us there, so we did it as a family, and I think that it really shows through in the strength of the drumming, and I think it made a big, big difference.
All that is that section there is just a musical passage, right? There's no lyrics there. James?
No lyrics.
Put up the other snare and let's rock.
My favorite solo of the whole album.
we took a lot of time to find the exact sound that was going to work with James.
We can set this all back up with the bass sound from God.
I finally realized I really have to approach it as a bass part to make it more of a band thing rather than just doubling the guitar part that I'd done in the past. You know, that was one of the factors why you didn't really hear any bass on the Justice album. It wasn't just the fact that, you know, it was kept down in the mix, but actually I was playing the same thing as guitar, so it was muddying everything up, and it didn't work well.
Oh, I like it when you don't play before the chorus. You do a when there's just like a space right there on the guitar.
Yeah. On this song, they go a whole step down. So this E string here is a D. Jason was playing it earlier with a 5-string B string, so the B was down to A, so it flopped around quite a bit. So I'm playing with the action. So I'll take it in the next room, put it up on the strobe, and re-intonate it. And that's about it. That's what we're doing.
Jason. Zachary, did you get it?
I'll put it up on the strobe. Check out the action.
One more take.
Let's rock the house.
Okay.
Let's rock the house.
We'll come back to this.
Just let me try it a couple more times. Please.
Okay. Play along. I'll show you which one we gotta get.
What a great line.
Like start his car.
This is gonna be Brian.
Fuck yeah! The award-winning symbol.
Come in on the bump of the second one. It's a little rushed.
great record. I'm really excited about the record.
Stop that, would you? You've already ruined my career.
You guys are horrible.
Hold on. Hold on, Pete.
I just think this is different.
The other living songs,
They don't exist.
Right.
So let's do what's best
But
for this song.
riff, right?
Right. This riff sounds a lot better with the space. I don't think there's any comparison. I think it sounds way better. I think it's got a lot more groove to it. Like I said, the first time I heard it, I compared it to Kashmir. Still compare it to Kashmir. John Paul Jones doesn't go boom, 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 boom. The drums go right? And the bass plays along with the guitar because it's a great da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da-da.
That's a bass riff. John Paul Jones.
I'm just saying that's the whole feel. It's like the cellos, everything goes da-da-da, 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 and that's the same vibe. What?
No, if you could settle, if on those notes where you pump, if you could settle back where the fucking drums are, which he hasn't done yet. I'm saying if you got a chance to try that, then it might have that feel that I think it could have, which it doesn't have when he plays so ahead of it. I got Jason to pay more attention to my hi-hat hand, so if I'm playing like eighth notes on like the hi-hat, then he'd be playing like eighth notes on the bass and stuff like that, and we'll just get like this really kind of cool groove thing going. Put a cowbell on this album.
Yeah, cool.
That would be like the complete sellout.
Just a vocal and fucking there you go. Just a couple edits.
Guitar
few
parts.
harmonies. No guitar parts.
New lyrics.
It's fucking great, man.
Turn the
Great
bass
song.
up on it though.
The bass is the fucking. That's.
Is the song.
Bass is the
He
song.
wrote the riff.
Bass is the band now.
There's two bass tracks. One's real MIDI.
Yeah. You don't like that one.
It's a little MIDI.
Was two separate bass? I mean,
There's three. Direct, 2 amp. No. Direct, amp, and then boombox, and then sample bass on this one. Because we don't have enough real bass, so we got to put a little bit of sample bass on there. Gotta make
I really
sure
like to
it's
still emphasize that thing in the chorus a little more on the hat.
Okay.
You want to emphasize
Skipping.
what he's playing?
Skipping little girls or something. Like tap shoes.
I prefer
Skipping girls
if it
with
was
tap
more of
shoes.
a feel thing in the chorus. So it was more of a shuffle beat rather than and let you go.
No, I don't want to do it. Isn't there something? You had some suggestion up in Vancouver about doing something.
Yeah, doing it here.
Yeah.
With Scott.
So what about we just need to go with sad then?
Yeah.
For what song? How many notes you got? A lot.
Not really. We're doing fine. Should be done by Wednesday. Take off the rest of next week. And go home. What time tomorrow, James? What time do you want to say?
What time's this shit supposed to go on till?
Until 5.
Okay, I'll be here at 12.
No, you're supposed to be out of. You're supposed to be able to be here by like noon.
Okay, then I'll.
12:30.
Let's go for 12:30, James. Okay. What's the chorus in this? How do you play Sandman?
F sharp, C B, F sharp,
C, B, E.
Well, Enter Sandman was the first song that we wrote for this new album. It's sort of the best indication of where our heads were at in the summer of 1990 when we sat down and wrote those songs. It's the simplest song we've ever written. It's basically a one-riff song with variations of that riff for the bridge and for the chorus.
Enter Sandman had been in my lyric book for about 100 years, and no one liked it until we yanked it out again and saw a little more to it this time. The main riff is Kirk's. We just built on from there.
When I came up with the riff for Sandman, I didn't even really think twice about it. I just threw it on tape and thought, well, you know, maybe these guys will like it. Lars called me up and said, wow, man, this is a really great riff.
If there's a solo or something that you have to work on, I could work with James and do some clean guitars before we do vocals tomorrow.
What?
I don't think it's really all that fair to fucking James to have to. We can split it up a bit. I think that's what we should do.
I'll do some of the clean guitar stuff.
And I'll do some vocals.
Oh, that one
That's
will
what
help.
That way
we
we'll
asked
be
you guys.
splitting it up.
Always here to help, man.
Yeah.
Or be in
You
the
guys
way,
are really
whatever
easy
you
to get
want.
along with. Take suggestions really good too.
Hey man, I'm always willing to donate my services. You know that, Rock.
And I'm always willing to get in the way as much as possible.
Well, I think
Which I believe I do better than anybody else.
It's good to know that everybody
I think we
knows
should
it has a role in
If you want to play tomorrow, I think one day this week we got to take off so we can do some
Sunday. I need to record a week in San Francisco. I need to,
We need
man.
to go to Denmark.
I can't record. I have to do it in San Francisco. It's serious.
Well, go ahead, take your tapes and go, man.
We've had to slap him in the head a couple times.
I believe in you, though. You know that. I believe you slap him around.
Every time he gets cheeky with me, I just go, "You're rushing." One more time. You're rushing. One more time. You're rushing. One more time. You're rushing. One more time. And he goes, "Ah!" And he loses it. See, I know how to get to you. Even when it's good. You're rushing.
That would is what I would do too if I was pissed off at someone. Just say re-record it.
You're rushing.
Prove
One
they
more
were not
time.
right. Yeah, but doesn't always
At one
work.
time, it
doesn't
even
always work, does it?
at one time it even got to the R word.
Dude, you know what you should do? Though?
The R word.
You should do like to really piss him off. Like when you really want to get him, you should say, "You're behind."
You talk to us every once in a while he goes there, just to fuck him up.
Believe it or not,
You're
the
behind.
B word, the B word.
The B word. The R word. Jesus! There you go. Here we go.
When me and James get together and write, we just deal a lot with audio tapes from the other guys' stuff and basically just write songs around the main big riffs that we have.
Let's go from the top. Let's do this first verse.
Say your prayers, little one. Don't forget my son, to include everyone. Tuck you in, warm within, keep you free from sin, till the Sandman will come.
Good. Little one is just a little out of tune. So we'll just sing the line, we'll punch in. Say your prayers, little one. Gotta get up for the one. Sing it down, do, do, do. Here we go.
Little one.
Yep.
Say your prayers, little one. Don't forget my son, to include everyone. Tuck you in, warm within, keep you free from sin, till the
rolling fill was the best thing. When you played the two, when you played the difference between the F and the G. That's rolling. That's more bass. That's the same thing. I like that. Without the octave. And occasionally throw the octave. 2, 3, 4. More space. The bomb. It seems to take away from it when he plays straight through it. Just in the hook section. If you want it the other way, I just don't think it sounds good. I mean, we can do it that way. I don't think it sounds good, man. I think it's ignoring the dynamics of the song. That's what I'm saying. You're ignoring it. Even your toms don't come thundering like, you know, they're coming in like kind of, they got lots of feel. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The bass should be with them, right? Maybe doing the same part, but just not fucking boom, 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 boom. That's what I'm saying. And then when the guitars do come in, he can start fucking hitting it like he usually does. Like full. That's all I'm saying. It's like dynamics. There you go. But let's straighten out this part. Now that all the fucking big brains are here.
Which part might that be?
What he's gonna play over the riff.
I don't like it.
What he's playing now?
Main riff.
Yeah. I don't like that either.
What?
Stefan's on line 2. You want to take the call?
No.
Sleep with one eye open, gripping your pillow tight. Exit light into night. Take my hand, rock the Never Never Land. We're off to Never Never Land.
Something major's gonna happen tonight.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, it sure does.
No, I mean, fucking, have you thought about like doing some kind of vocal
I sure have.
pattern or something?
I sure have.
I mean, it's great being all spooky and shit, but that gets really old really quick.
Well, the first thing that we did is we organized the rest of the song. And by that time, it wasn't like, when we sang it last time, it wasn't really, okay, let's start filling around with the tag.
We could try a fucking thing at the top too.
What? No?
No, the thing that he did at the top.
Oh, the rattle?
Yeah. I just don't want it to be too cluttered, that's all. Do you know what I mean?
You try these things. They don't work, they don't. Sometimes you get, you know, when you get people to do things for the first time, you get first impressions, and sometimes you can get some things like, cool.
No, I dig the fucking rhythmic sounds.
Man, who told you? Come on. This is confidential, man.
Dark is the motif here.
Dark is the motif.
And why should this song be any different, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Our friend Lars is going to cue you visually when you can start. Huh? It's the old Blaze Glory, you know, it's the
Ma e.
Makes my teeth rattle.
Ma e ah.
Here we go.
Sleep with one eye open, gripping your pillow tight.
No, whatever.
Something's wrong, something like heavy thoughts tonight in the honest no way. Dreams of war, dreams of liars, dreams of dragons fire, ain't of things that will fight. Exit lights into the night. Take my hand, off to never, never land. Yeah.
Now I lay me down to sleep. Pray the Lord my soul to keep. If I die before I wake, pray the Lord my soul to keep.
He's hungry. Cake.
What'd I do wrong?
Every other time we've used that piece, we put in.
Something else before.
No, it's a downbeat. This one's push.
Or downbeat to the first snare.
See, there we put in a downbeat to the first snare. Here we put in. We put them in at the top of every downbeat to the first snare.
Riff one.
I knew we were going to be able to do guitar riff, James.
A new bag? You take 18.
Why new bag?
Off the
Is that
floor.
what- I was waiting for that. Fuck you, Hatfield.
Let's take 18.
It's on sale, man.
The intro.
It'll dirty up real nice.
Yeah.
They're $65.
Yeah, where'd you get it?
Conrad's. It's in Beverly Center. A furniture place. $195 down.
Furniture and leather bags.
Women's
Sit
leather.
on it when it's full.
Did you get that? On sale. Anyway,
Use
are we gonna put this in? My wife's new bag.
Bob's new purse.
Hush, little baby, don't say a word. And never mind that noise you heard. It's just a piece under your bed. In your closet, in your head.
You feel the great vibe around the room. Just realizing how shitty a drummer I am.
But you got all those awards.
Yeah, well, you know, just goes to show you. Now I'm sitting here listening to all the takes off the floor and trying to make some basic notes and trying to get an idea of where the best performances and where the best shit is from the live takes, and then make some notes. Here's a set of notes, and then just kind of put the best shit together. And this is the last edit, but the song is kind of depressing me at the moment.
Let's take the Les Paul and let's go try the combo out there.
Dwayne Allman special.
Jeez, imagine Kirk using a fucking. If it got out, you used the Les Paul on this album.
I played that all the whole last tour.
Did you?
Yeah, so it's known that I played Les Pauls.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's a known fact. It's
It's
not
documented.
Like, it's not like, you know, I'm being scandalous or anything.
You know, we gotta go for a spontaneous live thing.
Keep it on all the time.
These are the guys that have been following us around for the last 7 months, annoying us. This is what they look like.
You guys battle it out. Are you battling for number one?
See, check it out. This is how the stuff looks. See, it's completely out of focus. I'm just trying to be them. See? Woo.
God, that fucking light stinks. What's burning?
This is them filming. Whoa! It's another exciting day in the studio.
Over here. So fucking hey, man. You fucking use the goddamn phone lines for your fucking long distance phone calls to your fucking buddies over in fucking Brooklyn. I was calling Japan. What do you fucking doing? Hey! Hey, you guys get fucking bored. You start filming. Hey, leave your fucking mags around here and shit. They're fired. It means you too, motherfucker.
I have nothing to do with it.
Hey, watch the jacket. Look at this.
This man's all busted.
Look at you, motherfucker. Whenever that fuckers are bored, they start filming. This should be the other fucking way around. Yeah! You can have it, man. You own your pay. It's yours now, man. So are you. I can't quit. This game is over, man. You're gonna kick your ass. What the fuck's it look like?
Here, focus on this. You take it easy, huh?
Yeah, that's it. Fuck you, buddy. Look at it. It's old Vinny and Adam doing a sneaky shot of us. Remember how when he first filmed, it was like, you know, he was like going up ladders and going for camera angles and kind of like doing all these interesting shots. Now, it's like, I look over there, he's chewing gum, he's reading a magazine and going like this.
I'm hard at work right now, waiting.
Fuck. I got a zit coming in on the bottom of my nose.
Waiting.
You should make these tanning lights, at least then,
at least we can get a studio tan.
Yeah.
So you know.
How's the book? Is it okay there?
Waiting.
You know, you could just put it on a tripod and you know.
I'm doing my bit, you know. I'm helping with the filming. You left me with a good shot. Am I doing it right?
Hello? Are you there, James, bud? What's going on, man?
Nothing's working.
What's going on, man?
Well, you know, it's exciting here.
What happened was that we had to take out accident insurance because one of the guys in the film crew, he kept ripping cables out of tape machines.
Hello? Management? Fucking, I quit. Fucking, man. Bob Rock is just too much of a nice guy. I can't take it anymore.
You know, we're not going to use any of that.
That's out.
You know what's funny? As soon as the camera comes around, your lips pucker and your cheeks go in. Why?
What? Because I have a chunky face.
Oh.
I want to look good. Somebody's got to look good around here. You don't do it very well.
I need a little more emotion on the end of the line, man. Like,
Jam it in there.
it's like, it's jamming in there, man. It's jamming in there. You gotta fucking jam it in there. It's like we're talking war, we're talking liars, and we're talking dragons here, man.
Let's hear the flies.
Blueberries.
In the kitchen with Oz Fox.
Yolk, man, any good for you? To put the little,
You know. Oh yeah, it's fat. But that's not something you have to. Well,
I do. Thank you, Kirk. Bro.
well,
I think I need
I'm just looking out for you guys' best interest, you know. Hey, I'm playing.
It's fucking over.
Oh, you're already in?
No, it's alright. I'm on a fat diet.
He's on a fat diet. He's this guy. Hey.
You can't even hire decent help these days. Get this thing away from him. God damn
Some
it.
of those kind of things, contributing to some of those kind of things, metal up your ass and hammers lying in, pools of blood and fucking electric chairs flying through fucking lightning storms and stuff like that.
Look at this fucking sly bastard. I hate that fucking camera, man. I hate that camera. Oh. That light is back.
Yeah.
Why today? Why today?
That-
Why did he have to pick today to come to work? Isn't there a Rick Rubin party or something to go to, Adam?
What do you think? Is that okay, Adam?
I think you had to take cassette.
Would you buy this?
I don't know.
I like the Xerox
Just
cassette.
think of what's cool is on the next album, on album 6, we have like a great piece of artwork. It's gonna make that look even stronger because this is so bad.
I think you'll regret that 10 years down the line.
We're working our way up. See,
I don't know if I'd buy that.
I don't know. I just might pass it on.
Don't worry, man. You're not gonna want to listen to it after all this shit. We might let you backstage. If we remember your name.
All right, turn the camera off.
So what about these interviews tonight? It just seems dumb for me to do both of them. If they're, same country, same everything. I don't know. I'll think about it.
Want to try it again?
No.
It's your life.
Hi, I'm Kirk. Yeah, I can't. Is that it? Is that it, man? Is that the last one?
Hey,
Other
James,
flight.
can you be quiet a second?
Fuck.
We're just gonna fucking make it up as we go.
Okay.
What song is that?
This is the 4th track on the Mega. No. Is that the last one?
Melbourne.
Is that the last one?
Come on, just keep going. Don't worry about it.
Melbourne.
You're doing great. Do it again.
Melbourne. Try again. We should use all these outtakes.
No.
All right,
Hey.
okay, all right, go. 1, 2, 3. Roll. Melbourne. Hey, it's Lars from Metallica. When is this being done?
I don't know how to speak.
Canberra. Canberra?
Canberra.
Ian.
Ian? Canberra. Where the hell is it?
Canberra.
Canberra. Hey, James, where's Ian?
It's okay, man.
Ready?
It's okay. Big vibe. Canberra. Okay.
Ian, what's the name of this Australian city?
Canberra. Canberra.
Canberra?
Canberra.
Canberra.
Okay.
Good day, Canberra.
Okay.
Quiet.
Hey.
Okay, good.
Shh. Canberra. No, Canberra. Oops. Oh, man.
Come on, we got one.
Are you sure Hetfield has done this?
Hetfield has done this, but he didn't do it as well as you did, so we're going to use yours. Come on, let's go.
Hey, New York City. It's Lars from Metallica. We are out. Shut up, fuck.
Hey, quiet, man. Cut.
New York, hey, it's Lars from Metallica. We're hanging out in Frisco right now, rehearsing for our upcoming European tour with AC/DC. Shut up, fuck.
Shut up.
Okay.
Hey, we got. Hey, get him out of the room. Cut.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be there. Oh yeah. I'm gonna stay. I'm sitting in fucking row 52, seat J, right? New York City, hey, it's Lars from Metallica. We've been rehearsing out in San Francisco for the last week, and we got this thing going tonight where you guys get a chance to hear the new record. We got some footage that we shot in the studio of the making of the record. We got some other crap from the early days, and I think a clip of Master of Puppets that you might not have seen. I think one or two of us might actually be rooming around here somewhere tonight, so maybe we'll see you around later. Meanwhile, here's the new record. Keep thrashing it. Oh, man.
Oh, fucking pink marker, look at it.
Oh. Now you've seen it all. Well, doesn't look like you need to sing tonight.
You just crumple that paper up and throw it away.
No. The ones in...
Two of them I get to keep.
The ones in pink are the ones that...
You like.
Yeah. See, to me, these ones are the ones that...
To kick your ass.
That fucking... These are the ones that can...
That are not punk.
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically, if these are the ones I always remember. Who are you? Where you been? Where you from? I don't remember. No more the crap rolls out your mouth again. I just don't remember it.
You don't remember it? Bullshit. You keep telling me not to fucking sing it. I love her and she this and that. That's just how it happens, man.
I don't know.
Been on the road
care.
and I've seen it, man. Been there, done that.
But
I mean, the first two lines I'll agree.
No, but the thing is,
I questioned them when I wrote them down, actually.
The ones that I didn't outline in pink, right? If there was other ones in place of those ones that don't have a pink line through them, what I'm saying is that they would apply to what you're saying, right? Could be about rock wise and the gossip, but they could also apply to what I saw on TV today, and which makes a song bigger. It just doesn't focus in on like, That's all I'm saying. Because we were talking about singles again, singles and radio things. I know it's like I don't want to think about it.
You guys talk about it.
Well, a lot of good it does me and him.
Oh, I'm supposed to sing it like that.
Like what?
Is that it?
Just be in on the conversation. He's sitting there going, "Holier is like the greatest song anybody's recorded, apart from the lyrics." It's like I can only hear that so many times a day until you need to be in on the conversation. You know what I
I'm
mean?
rewriting the first two lines, right? Is that fixing things? Or does there need to be more, or what?
There might need to be some more, but there's a lot of lines that are fucking great.
Holier stands out in a shitty way.
I think some of the stuff stands out in a shitty way only because of some of the reactions that people have, and I guess I've said it. But you see, the whole thing is like the first time we rehearsed and you played Holier, I reacted to it
and thought it was something else, and then when I played a different solo, you didn't like it. But where's the lyrics?
I don't know.
Why don't you
where
kind
they-
of
Well,
chicken
you
scratch
guys-
on something?
Somebody took my book yesterday and I haven't gotten it back.
Sure, I'll try real hard to find it, set somewhere.
$5.
I guess what I'm saying in a roundabout way is that myself as a producer, I think that fucking Holier has to be brilliant. Lyrically.
It's not gonna be a hit.
Find that song. There you go. Good. Come back tomorrow for more of Bob's secret notes when he's sleeping again tomorrow. See ya.
And a Metallica morning to you.
Rolling? Unforgiven's got a little Spanish classical, which is nothing new. We've used that thing before. It's real shimmery for acoustic. The other guys hate me for it, but I really like some country western stuff. And I wanted to put it in somewhere, and I did. And they like it.
What's up?
What the hell?
They get Fleming in.
You have to change the snare.
Let's change the key, you guys.
This snare's really helped me open. We're gonna take like 25 minutes here to change the snare head to another set. Okay?
I don't know. Do you feel like I'm all over the place? Because I don't. I can usually tell when I start.
I'm not saying that you're all over the place. I'm just saying the overall feel isn't as good as what it was. And
But that's probably got a lot to do with the other three guys
well,
also.
I think it's got a lot to do with it. You know. So there you go. We'll just tune up the snare. We'll do it one more time, and then Bob's your uncle. Yeah.
I ask someone something, they fucking walk out on me. Jesus fucking Christ. No fucking respect, huh?
The earlier takes when it was feeling really good, almost like to the point of where we could have taken one whole take, is when you guys were playing good.
I think the best solo I did was like 2 takes ago.
Well, that's the solo we're going to use on the album anyway.
What? Got a phone call. Get the fuck out of here.
That line that you do in the middle of the 2 CG things in the solo is really good. That works really good. We should do a variation on the very last bit.
I don't mind being the butt of jokes as long as they're as low as mine.
There you go. Sorry, bud. I should apologize for that. I'm supposed to build up your confidence, not rip you apart.
The young boy loses when the time the child throws in. This whipping boy done wrong, deprived of all his thoughts. The young man struggles on and on. He's doing a vow unto his own. Never from this day his will will take away. What I felt, what I've known, never shine on what I've known. Never be, never see, won't see what my living. What I felt, what I've known, never shine through what I show. Never free, never be, so I don't need. How was that, man?
What can I say about Jason that hasn't already been said? He's kind of like the stable guy in the band. It's like, you know, you got me over here and James, you know, 4 miles that way, and Kirk sort of floating around, and then Jason kind of in the middle, keeping things stable, which is cool.
Bass Face.
Yeah, what's happening?
The first Metallica album with Jason in, where you can hear the fucking bass.
With any bass player,
What's
we
that?
can hear any bass.
So are we gonna use the back room then? Is that what the story is? I'm just asking your opinion, I guess, really, is what it comes down
The big room's getting crowded.
to. I know that. Here's my idea. You want to tell them, Randy? We got the SWR stuff. We're gonna see how it sounds. I pretty much think it's gonna crush. I already tried it out and stuff. But with that Olympic bass, it's a stereo bass, right?
Mm-hmm.
Gonna do one head with the subwoofers for the bass pickup, right? One head with the 810s on the treble pickup. And so do a direct line, the low head, direct line, the high head, mics the high cabinets, mics the low cabinets.
Because the tones started to shift right there.
Why the fuck do you cut all the necks off your t-shirts? You got a rash or something?
No, somebody
Or
gave
is
it.
it
Somebody threw this on stage.
Really?
Yeah. Back when we couldn't afford to buy shirts, so I picked it up, and this is how it came.
Oh.
Why do you have extra necks on your shirts?
Bob, you're doing a good job.
Oh, thanks, Kirk. You know,
Contrary to popular belief, you're doing a good job.
contrary to popular belief, yeah.
No, I'm serious though.
Yeah.
Where did the score come from?
Michael came in, everybody knows that.
Michael came in and did something.
Michael came in and did it. At Abbey Road in London.
Abbey Road's famous.
Abbey Road.
That bug.
It's where The Wall was done, and it was where the Beatles recorded all their albums, James. Remember them?
Heard a song or two. They were big like back 50s or 60s.
60s, yeah.
live version. Can you hear the live version goes into like a big jam right there? Huh?
Freebird.
I can really hear that like 15-minute fucking guitar solo wailing right there at the end.
Harmony guitars. Skinner.
Do that. I can see that too.
Get the support act to come out and play with us and stuff. Get like 5 guitar players like the Outlaws. Look how big they are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jason, we rock on mine too.
Woo! Drum I like this rip
Yeah, I'll get it.
Scott Humphrey on line 4.
I've been on the phone with Bruce Allen all day.
Yeah, making deals, man. What a great day, huh?
Wheeling dealing.
Weekends off.
You want a GQ. For the second.
I like this version.
42 is.
I like this version. Hopefully singing on the praises, you know? It's kind of like he's dragging from word to word.
Yeah, but this part. Messy. Doesn't sound as majestic.
This part right at the quarter.
Yeah. Because all those shots are too fast.
Nice film. Yeah. Yeah, I know.
142 is what we played that rehearsal.
Yeah. On the tape either. I want to. We got to data this, right?
Like that? Not that.
Yeah. Let's get this last verse.
Too soft?
No. No, nothing else matters. No, nothing else. You gotta get those. The only thing is it's.
Can't ad-lib that little thing?
Yeah, you should, but you still got.
Nothing else.
It's.
If I talked nothing more, it's like, no, nothing else matters.
Nothing.
Choppy.
Nothing. Same note. No, nothing else. Yeah, it's no, nothing else matters.
Oh, else, 2 different notes.
Yep. Let's get this verse a couple times.
The same track?
Mm-hmm. I need one of these vocal sheets. Another one. Oh, fuck. That's where it is, man.
I don't know, it's not working for some reason.
Geez, do you think it might have something to do with these, like, fucking fluorescent lights right at your fucking eyeballs, maybe?
Sets the mood.
Yeah, it really sets the mood. I'd say that's enough. To you, nothing else matters?
Lyrically, sitting on its own.
Sitting on its own.
A love for something else.
A love for something else. But it's not direct. And
It's
to
not
me,
a person, it's not a beer, it's not a
exactly.
commercial.
It's exactly, and I have my interpretation of it.
That's how all
And
the
if it
lyrics
was
have been,
direct,
hopefully.
What?
That's how all the other lyrics have been, hopefully.
Yeah, exactly. Except for Holier Than Thou, because it's direct.
Oh, so you're saying being direct is not good?
That's basically what I'm saying.
Silence settles over the studio.
And here we go.
Also right part.
Never opened myself this way. Life is ours, we live it our way. Hold these words I don't just say, and nothing else matters. Trust I seek and I find in you. Every day for us something new. Open mind for a different view, and nothing else matters.
Some more good fills and stuff. We got to change the snare head and one of the tom heads.
Forever trusting who we are. No, nothing else matters.
Annoys me when people don't go out and find out for themselves, you know, okay, I've heard about this Metallica band, I'm gonna go get the record and check it out and see what I think and make up my own opinion. Oh wait, I read that they're a thrash metal band and I think I hate everything about thrash metal, so I won't check it out for myself, even though it's somebody that might be able to relate to, say, the lyrics or some of the more subdued stuff.
What do you think?
Number one hit.